They get it. No, let me not even wish for humanity.
안녕, Yaboyrocklee channel.
안녕하세요. 저는 락디리 입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 디렉터입니다.
We're here for the finale of Squid Game. Just gonna recognize Julius, Nicholas, Zip Zip, Genevieve. Y'all was commenting on Squid Game episode 3 of season 3, but most of them are all basically agreeing with Adorkable's last point. And even though y'all are agreeing with Adorkable, I'm gonna take credit for Adorkable because she didn't want to say nothing. But I knew what the people were thinking. I knew how a normal person would think, and I knew that me and Director weren't the normal people. So that's why we're fishing for you to speak. She was resistant. Director saw the vision too. He's like, "Nah, we need you to cook on this one."
Yeah.
And you said everything, and it sounded like it was bad, but like, anyways. So I think I will use Genevieve's and maybe Nicholas.
That name always sticks out to me, Genevieve.
But
Genevieve.
I went to high school with Genevieve. She's a nice girl. That's actually one of the reasons why I like her comment. It had nothing to do with her, but my high school.
Fresh Hour 3, Genevieve.
I just saw her.
Was a girl that Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan both
So we all
wanted.
just like Genevieve.
I just like the name
I
Genevieve.
literally just saw the clip of her.
Oh,
so
nice,
Genevieve,
nice.
you are liked on the channel. There is an interview that came out with the screenwriter, and I feel like Adorkable's ending comments views is sort of what he intended as a reaction. Uneasy, along with Lee's and director's reactions as well, hype for the show's genre. So the three of you are spot on. Nicholas, I felt like he went, oh, Nicholas, I gotta use Nicholas's. I could have a completely irrelevant opinion, but I think Adorkable's feeling and maybe what the show was trying to do is, yeah, it used to be a fun show, and now it's sitting on enough with these games, it's no longer fun. I think it was always dark, but they were able to paint it light and didn't seem as dark. And now it is. And Adorkable is really seeing that. Season 1 was the game, Season 2 is like a hero's journey, but it fails. Season 3 is a reality of the aftermath of these games and how horrible it is. So that's the consensus. I was like, it's cool.
Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, nailed. So
it's intentional, basically, for the most part, that the likable villains are gone. Because all the villains who I'm seeing right now are antagonists. I don't really know if they're officially villains, but they're just terrible and it's really intended. But I also want to point out, since you can agree, potentially, how intended it is to not like anything and not have the fun anymore, and now you just recognize it as a horror. When you're watching shows like Penthouse, I know you guys didn't watch Penthouse, K2, dang, I missed the one I had just in the back of my mind. I had a K-drama with an awesome villain. Dang it.
Flower of Evil?
Nah, man, it was more recent. I won't beat my brain trying to figure it out. While You Were Sleeping had a good villain too. But anyways, I'm gonna stick with K2. And what did I say other than Penthouse? If the villain is too charismatic or likable, right? Oh, that was actually what to think about the K-drama. It was Game of Thrones, because someone didn't like that. I like the villain in Game of Thrones. I like the Alicent Hightower. If the villain or actress is casted extremely beautiful, charismatic, or has these likable traits, it could not really ruin, it can change the immersion on certain types of viewers. Because no matter what atrocities I'm seeing, if the character or actor is very charismatic, very beautiful, whatever, it disarms me and I will focus more on that than I will the sadness. I just will. Especially when my mind is looking for safety and I do not want to be sad. I actively don't. It's not like I sit there and I go, I do not want to be sad. Let me not be sad. It's just my natural defense mechanism are kicking in. So that's how it works. So when you guys see a charismatic person, you see us laughing, ha ha ha, you guys gotta know that's a goated actor or a goated writing or goated character. So it's throwing off the immersion of those two, you know? Once I'm left with truly trash individuals without the wall or the veil of charisma, I'll just see them for exactly what it is. Not like I couldn't before, it's just my immersion changes depending on how likable they are.
That's what I really liked about Nick's comment. He really hit on some cinematic themes where Act 1 was the introduction, the games. Oh my God, this is so fun, crazy. Act 2, Season 2 was more so, what I liked he said is a failed hero's journey. Usually when an author or in a piece of work, the hero's journey doesn't fail. Normally it goes through and you're heroic and you hit the other side and you're like, yay! And this one, Season 2 did not do that. The hero's journey failed and left us feeling empty. I think that's why a lot of people are like, yo, what the hell's going on in Season 2? Now you come to Season 3, like you said and Nick said, the veil is gone. We are here in the harsh reality of what these games really are. And in my mind, when I was talking to somebody else about the season so far, I was like, yeah, they're showing us a lot of the outside stuff, but I want to see the games. Give me the games. But you have to focus on outside stuff right now, because the harsh reality of the games is in these 5 days where this is going on, and hundreds of people are dying. The world is still moving outside. Somebody somewhere is looking or missing these people. There's someone that is like, yo, I haven't seen my loved one in 4 days, but you know, they usually turn up. And there's a whole cascading of things that happen as a result of these games. And I like that, you know, right now, there's no charismatic bad guys left. We're left with the harsh reality of the games, of true villains. The underbelly of humanity is showing itself. And it's like, yeah, this isn't fun anymore. This is just horror. And we're like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I still end up getting excited in the last video, but that's just because of my personality still.
Me too.
And it's like, what else am I gonna do? Because it's interesting, the psychology of people. The show has reached horror, and people are like, so you're supposed to be horrified and be appalled.
Yeah.
But then my mind's that I won't be happy. Right? That situation will cause unhappiness with me, and I cling to happiness. So I'm like, since this is a horrible situation, I got nothing else to do. Let's look on the bright side. Was that person funny? Was that person spitting when they were doing that? They were spitting, they were wrong.
They're wrong, but they was cooking.
They was cooking. I'm gonna focus on some of those things because certain people are just angry watching TV, and I respect that. Greatly do, but it's just not, this is not me. But it is what it is. Anyways, that's my 2 cents. I appreciated you guys chiming in and sharing your thoughts, and I was like, that makes sense. Because again, I noticed that the likable villains had died early.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so we're left with this trash. But when you guys pointed out, it's like, it's very intentional. It's just very intentional. And that's the way it is. Sometimes you don't have to like it though, but it's intentional and that's it.
Now I'm even thinking about how they brought back Thanos just for that one moment, or the few moments they made the other dude kind of act like Thanos, just to remind you of what you're missing.
Yeah.
So you can be like, yeah, without these people, no, this is trash. You're with the worst of the worst. It's like, oh damn.
Yeah, watching him also made me cringe. I was just like, oh, I didn't like him playing Thanos. But I feel like that's what they intended. We weren't supposed to like find him endearing at all for pretending
You're
to be
supposed to
Thanos.
miss Thanos or be like, this dude's weird.
Miss Thanos. And I still like the guy's attempt. I didn't think it was cringe. I thought it was actually cringe.
It was a
but
good
cringe.
attempt, yes.
Yeah. It's certainly better than the impression I could have done.
Yeah, it's like, I don't like you, but that's a pretty close impression.
All right, guys, let's jump into it. Definitely appreciate those comments. So the intros aren't gone. It's just sometimes, most of the times, I'd be forcing an intro. But every now and then, especially since I read the comments, I'm like, oh no, we got something good that we gotta bring to light. And thank you. Let's jump into it.
Choose your reactor.
This is exactly how I expected it to go.
저는 한패가 아닙니다. 도망치려던 겁니다. 확인할 게 있으니까 움직이지 마.
He knows lots.
그 게임에 참가한
He
겁니다.
even knew the skinhead.
거기서 도망쳐 나온 겁니다. 어딥니까?
I mean, I don't want to go back.
저기.
Oh.
Oh, they're not even that far from it.
Nah.
They made that chase up like he got like halfway to the mainland before they got him. Nah.
He had a ways to go, man.
Yeah.
He had a ways to go.
Yeah. Honestly, with this health, I don't even know if he would have made it to the island.
Nah, bro.
아이는 괜찮아요?
참가자들은 다음 단계로 이동해 주시기 바랍니다.
Damn, MG Coin, that's crazy.
This is actually the part that like ruins my happiness because y'all wasted lives. I can't get over it, but I have to. He just went across. Alright, I'm just gonna shut up. What's the plan? What's the plan? Does everyone have to go across before you started?
I think he plans on fighting in this round, so he slung the baby around him.
Wait.
말만 넘겨.
Yeah, this isn't surprising.
당신은 거기 남고.
What the hell is he doing?
그럼 다음 단계엔 너와 이 아이 둘 중 하나가 탈락해야 돼. 알고 있어. 설마 네 선물을 이 아이를 죽이고 그 돈을 가지고 여길 나가겠다고?
MG Coin, you're cold.
5 minutes. if he falls here, you still can't win. I think.
Safest and surest way to win this game.
This is a hard choice for 4, 5, 6.
Take that baby in my life.
잠시 거부해야겠습니다.
He's gonna get protect that baby with your life.
I hate that guy.
He put his money on 222, so if the baby makes it, I think he's good.
Me and him are on the same stupid side, man. I'm so mad. Protect that baby and my money!
Oh, she said the whole thing gone now.
This is evidence.
Please don't walk away. Make sure that whole thing. She did get got. Make sure his whole page burns. She should have pulled it out the laminate.
Nah, this whole thing is going down, brother.
Okay.
Data.
4분 남았습니다.
Ooh, what were those?
Said list 1, 2, 3.
And it had circles, squares, and triangles. Oh, it's right, workers. Yup.
I would just
우리가
walk.
못 건너가면 너도 죽어.
I would just start
그럼
walking.
여기서 다 같이 죽든가.
Oh no,
Okay.
he's crazy. I can't stand this character. God dang it.
섬에서 1km 북쪽 해상입니다. 현재 레이더상에는 느리게 다가오고 있습니다.
I hate that they're in this position because that guy was dumb in the last round. Like, just dumb.
해경에 연락했어요.
Now the baby
여기
is.
위치 보냈으니까 2시간 안에 이쪽으로 올 겁니다.
감사합니다. 혼자 괜찮겠어요?
Nope.
Not to lie, I don't think it would have changed
해경에
anything for
도착하면
him.
전 사실대로 얘기하세요.
He would have tried
일이
to
끝난
kill
모든 책임을
Gi-hun anyways, I feel
제가
like.
지겠습니다.
아니 내 노라니까. 내가
Nigga.
탈락자가 돼줄게. 씨발. 당신 내가 호구로 보여? 난 밀어 죽이고 혼자서 상금 다 쳐먹으려고. 당신 전에도 우승했다더니 역시 대단하네. 좆가 씨발. 내가 왜 이런 족같은 데까지 온 줄 알아? 당신 같은 새끼들한테 존나게 속아서 그래. 난 리더야. 약속을 했어. 이 아이 지켜주겠다고. 약속?
The lives given for this baby.
누구랑? 준이랑? 당신 준이랑 무슨 사이야?
There's no deal, son.
밖에서 원래 알던 사이야?
He just can't imagine just keeping your word to somebody.
Or caring about someone in like 4
Yeah.
days.
야,
Yeah.
어쩐지 준이 그게 껌딱지처럼 그쪽에
He doesn't
붙었어.
believe he's the father
처음부터
anymore.
이상하다 생각했어. 이 씨발 정신 차리고 내 말 들어.
He thinks they know each other like that?
Yeah. That's why I think his mind's starting to go.
Honestly, I can see why he thinks that. Like, why would you put yourself on the
It
line?
is the workers. They know where her kid is.
Yo, their intelligence community is wild.
No, it's look, when you have billions backing you, yeah.
Ah, man.
빨리!
Dali!
Why would he do this?
Oh, no. I might take my glasses off so I don't see it.
뒤로 빠져.
Does the man want to throw the baby off or save the baby?
I guess save
To be
the
honest
baby.
with you, I just don't know.
He wants the baby to be on the platform, but whether he's gonna sacrifice his life, we just don't know.
The knife? 30 seconds.
You just grab the baby.
Oh, this is better. Once the baby makes it across, I can rush him. Okay. Okay.
Yo, facts.
Now I can go forward.
Ew.
This is the first time we saw this kid, I feel like.
Now what? The bridge gonna collapse? What?
He can make
What's
it
the
go.
plane?
Go, go, go,
Oh,
go, go!
Jump it.
Hell yeah!
Okay,
You was
okay.
not leaving me on the. It was a dumb plan. It's either he had to take himself out or take out the baby.
Barrel rolled around. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, MG Coin's plan just wasn't all that, bro. I understood what he was trying to do, but you have to let him come to the platform unless you're gonna kill your own kid. I can see him doing it, but
Oh, I got underwater tunnels.
At least she knows.
그새 생각이 바뀌셨나?
At least she got closure.
I like it. You don't deserve it, man. Ooh. I kind of feel like you had to press the button first, fool. Right? Right? The button hasn't been pressed. Am I missing something?
It's not.
Or can you kill him and
Turn
then
him
press
into a
the button?
lunchbox. Turn him into a lunchbox.
I knew it. Coward. 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 What a coward. You drop your daughter?
The baby.
Terrible person. Can you? I hope you can.
I hope he sleeps.
I would do the knife back then. Definitely not. Oh, he was smart. He was getting ready for knife combat. Damn. Ooh.
They haven't pressed the button yet.
It's in his arm. Oh my god. Yo, he got that old man strength, bro. Oh!
Oh.
He's gonna have to
so
jump for the
lucky.
baby.
And the game never started, so now what?
This man's gonna have to jump for the baby. That's the only thing that can make sense. Appalling. Appalling stupidity.
But he never had a twist, never had a turn. He went out the way he came in. Trash, bro. For real, for real? What a wholly disappointing character.
The baby's close to the edge.
Or they can't see it.
That's 456.
No one's ever won it twice before.
Oh, they're gonna let this be. Wait. What did you get? Does it matter if the button's pushed?
The button was not
It matters.
pushed.
The button was not pushed.
I think it matters. I think he's
It
gonna have
100%
to.
matters.
Somebody got to
I'm not
go.
debating. I'm
He's
just
not
watching.
winning
I'm just
again.
watching.
He's not gonna win.
Crazy, bro.
Okay, so he's gonna have to. That's why I was like, he's gonna have to throw himself off. But they think he's gonna throw the baby off. That's what they're like. No one's ever won. He's won it twice before.
And it's gonna stand that way.
I don't even know if you could trust this. Wow, the shape
정입니다.
is the actual Coast Guard. Okay.
Well, maybe they'll have to evacuate everyone. And then the boat can survive.
I mean, if it's international waters, what can the Coast Guard actually do? And unfortunately, you're right. A lot of this evidence just got burnt up.
Girls don't do it. Oh, she got herself.
Maybe that girl can end up with this baby. Who's going to be the parent for this baby?
Ooh, there it is.
마지막 게임이 시작되었습니다.
Now the game has started.
제한 시
Wow, we got interesting choices coming up. Please don't do it, lady. Don't do it. I have to assume this baby daddy didn't care about pressing the button because he was always going to throw this baby over.
That's what I have to assume.
Because they didn't start the game. Or you guys can raise this baby together, even though y'all don't know each other. I'm being optimistic. Whole team gone.
But they're ended already. Some goodbyes take time.
He's staring at y'all.
I really don't want him to die or the baby. Even though I don't even bond with this character like that. It's like, this baby needs you. It needs somebody.
Yo, they could have tied the jackets end to end and like put the baby down and eliminated it. I don't know.
Oh, what an idea.
I'm like pants and jackets. Yo, get butt naked up there and just like make a rope to put the baby down.
Drop a bunch of people down. Yeah, they could.
Ooh, or you drop a bunch of bodies in one spot and you put the baby down on top of the bodies. Better idea, Dorkable. Way better idea. I was thinking
like,
too small.
I felt like in general, like you eliminate a person, you just throw them off. So have them like go down and no one has to die.
I mean, he would get shot after the fact, but I don't know. They'd shoot the baby. I just know I'm up top. I'm not gonna shoot the baby. You said I have to be on top.
Now this decision's taking too long, man. I'm like, yo.
Maybe he'll tell him somebody's gonna intervene. I did see him
But
like
he's just
staring
taking
and
his
waiting.
time. I mean, he is.
This is not a big, it's an
He's about
epic
to die, so
decision.
it's like, make sure.
I don't got a problem that he's taking his time. I have a problem that the show is taking his time. My anxiety, man. They get it. They get it. No, let me not even wish for humanity. They must get it by now. Stop! That's what I would do if I was rich. Because of the betting. Talk that talk. Oh man, he's going to do it. That's him falling backwards? Wow. Wow. Safety nets deployed? Foam? That baby won with pure aura. You gotta live for this baby. Somebody. This is your second chance. I hope. Have a shootout and grab the baby.
He said humans are and never finished what he was saying.
해병 함정이 섬쪽으로 다가온다. 철수 시작해.
What, they got a submarine? The only thing that makes sense. And they're gonna blow this whole building.
What about the baby?
Yeah, it's gonna blow. They got 30 minutes. So dramatic. This whole building is gonna blow unless you wire me $5 trillion. Oh, all the charges. Guys, it's come to my attention. I had to share this news with you that about 71% of you guys are watching our content, but not subscribing. Even though we have about 1.4 million views on a monthly basis. So I'm just reminding you guys, to those who forget, because I see people do forget when I say these updates, please take the time to subscribe. It goes a long way in helping us, the reactors, and the editors in getting you this content on a weekly basis with better quality, better editing. You guys are asking for underrated shows. We love to deliver that to you guys, and we can do that with your continued support as a growing channel, because there are costs associated with getting these videos editing. So please don't just pass us by. Take the time to subscribe.
We gotta go.
You don't need to go in there, bro. Okay. I would have went right back.
Who's limping and taking out? Okay.
I'm hoping she's gonna recover the baby.
Yeah.
I think they're just leaving.
Yeah, because think about it, they don't have to pay anything out. Yeah, I think you're right. She's gonna go say that, baby.
Oh, he's gonna go visit the homie. That's terrible.
Right, gas being released?
Oh, he's in the room that's on fire. That's where it led to.
Oh.
I assume.
Oh, you're right.
Front man is getting the baby. You don't want to see what's going to happen?
Oh, you really thought he was looking at a screen.
Oh. You're onto something. So that room has 2 exits, the elevator and whatever that is. No. Oh. Of course, this makes sense. You missed all of it. There's a baby, son. He doesn't know. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Baby.
I don't know what I wanted, but
Not this.
not this.
Yeah, I don't got what I wanted either.
You came here, you didn't do anything? All these people dead.
Wait, they can leave are they on the other side? The Coast Guard's not gonna see this? I got so much questions. Yo, all these cars are on the island?
Oh, she escaped with them, I think.
Yeah, no one ever knew she did any dirt either, I think. Anyone alive, that is.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody alive has a clue.
Everything's gonna just blow up. everything. Hooty hoo!
It's terrifying.
The ship?
To be in the water and this thing's coming at you, hell no.
Yeah.
Nah, just take me out, bro.
That's from coming from someone who could swim. I can't even swim. So I'd take myself out before the boat. I would just sink.
Like, my heart won't be able to take that. Just coming at me. Just... Like, you go to survive, you fall off a cruise ship. I don't think I'd want to.
Yeah, that's a very scary thing, bro.
I hope I'm out before I hit the water. Fat stacks.
Ah, yes, the money.
Who would this be coming to get the leftovers?
It would be them. They must have known.
Oh, it could be them coming to collect it. Like, why not?
I wonder if the player that got out then technically is the winner randomly? I don't know.
Oh,
He never knew, right?
no.
뭐 하나 여쭤봐도 될까요? 그럼 혹시 여기서 제가 그림 한번 그려드린 적 있었나요?
아니요.
저는 어디서 한번 뵌 적이 있는 것 같아서요.
She gave everything for you, bro. You don't even know.
아, 제가 무슨 다른 뜻이 있어서 드린 말씀은 아니고요.
전에 여기서 잠깐 일한 적 있어요.
아, 그리는데 자꾸
Look at him. That's what the game is. He's so cool. Ah, I knew it.
Ah.
아, 왔어.
She loves
아,
it.
이쁘게 잘 찍었네.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
아니, 우리 나연이를 아세요?
나연이 아팠던 거.
아,
Good excuse.
그러시구나.
What to say?
Great excuse.
주위에 여러분들이 도와주셔가지고요. 지금 많이 좋아졌습니다.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Let me inspect that just in case.
더 이상 아프면 안 돼.
네.
Stranger giving my kid a candy. Like, whoa, that's weird.
Here, it's super weird.
저기
Chogi?
그림이
I'm trying to get a mom.
다음에 다시 올게요.
Oh. Hot.
아빠. 갖다 까주세요.
바꿔줄게.
Tracking you down.
누구시죠?
강남북로 방만철이야. 도울씨 딸 찾아주던 사람. 도울씨 딸을 봤다는 사람이 있어. 아직 확실한 건 아닌데 한송이 맞지?
This is the game's calling her back. I don't believe it.
I wouldn't believe it either. You saw an application.
This is her Achilles heel, though.
Well, is this our homeboy Wook getting out? He did a 6-month stint. Who else do we know getting out of prison?
Nah, that makes sense.
Yo, he only had to do 6 months?
그래. 연락해.
Depending on how this goes down, with the information of the Coast Guard, I feel like it should have validated something, but I don't know.
Yeah. He was supposed to be lookout, bro.
그냥 천두부 맛집 가갖고 사왔단 게.
야,
야.
이런다고 네 죄가 줄어들 것 같아? 어?
Traitor.
망 좀 부렸더니 그새를 못 잡고 잠을 자냐? 죄는 네가 짓고 깜빵은 내가 가고.
Somehow I ended up in jail.
안 돼요. 형님 증거시 맞죠?
Oh, you know what?
아, 죄송한데 고생
Let me
많으셨어요.
get this straight.
And all my senses
세상에
commuted.
얼굴 좋아 보이시는데요?
He looks like he put on some weight.
열이만 잠깐
I don't know what it is.
거지. 시설이 좋으니까 웬만한 모텔보다 낫더라고. 아니 밥도 잘 나와. 이제 뭐 하실 거예요? 몇 년간 딱지 치는 놈만 찾으러 다녔는데 막상 다
Years.
끝났다니까 갑자기 허전한 게 뭘 해야 할지 모르겠네. 경찰이요? 이 난리를 치고요? 좀 그런가?
What's he gonna do?
따지고 보면은 어려운 사람들 도와주면서 돈을 버는 거라니까.
사람들 도와주는 것은
They
아니고.
tell people who don't have any money.
아이고,
Hey,
난 빌려줄 돈은 있고요. 돈만 있었어.
where's that money?
돈 진짜 다 없어졌어.
Yeah, they collected. You're right. Game Master is like, he ruined our last game.
거기 아는 사람 우리 둘밖에 없는 사장이.
I don't think so.
Oh, you all think he's alive?
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense to them.
That does make sense, actually.
Because he knew about the money. He's just in your crib?
Money?
Baby? There you go.
Oh.
You got the baby.
Babe. Why him?
From his brother, it makes he's a good person. Who else is gonna have the baby?
Yeah, I can imagine.
I don't know. Actually, that was a good point. I was gonna ask about her eventually. I just didn't think. They're just gonna give it to someone. Oh.
That
Now
made
they
me
know what
rich.
happened to him, though.
Hmm?
They know what happened to him, though.
There it is.
He gave up his life for her, as far as I'm concerned.
Loaded. Loaded.
Baby's a bank. 2222, right?
4 digits? 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. The 0 first. I would have stared at it for a minute.
Same.
You would have never got the money and been like,
I would never have thought to put
what
the
is
0
this
first.
pin? They tricked me!
But in hindsight, it's like, duh. You have a good brother, fam. Don't ever get it twisted.
As long as you raise his child. That's a trade-off. The child came with 4.5 mil.
저기 나오네. 여기요 여기.
Yogi?
고생 많았습니다.
Okay.
인사해야지.
So just gotta say hi. It's been a minute.
주라. 많이 컸구나. 내가 너무 늦게 왔지.
오늘아 고생 많이 하셨어.
소장님들 쓰였습니다.
Ah.
Reuniting guy.
Yep.
감사합니다. TA항공 중국 연기행 215편 14시 30분 출발 맞으시죠?
네.
네.
She really going, okay.
네.
She has no other purpose.
여보세요?
여보세요?
남남북녀 방만철이야. 연길공항에 도착하면은 사람이 나와 있을 거니까 아무 걱정할 건 없어. 무슨 일 생기면 나한테 바로 연락하고. 그럴게요. 아이, 꼭 찾아서 와야 돼.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Okay.
어때?
Back in
느낌
business.
있지? 이거 싹 다 고쳐서 사람 쓰지 말고 네가 직접 하면 싸게 할 수 있어. 너 페인트 칠할 줄 알지?
진짜 형님? 어. 아니 직원들 얼마나 끌게요?
I can only imagine what's gonna happen.
없어.
As far as we know, the last people who were here were the people who came in and reclaimed their money.
여기 같은 게 훔친 데가 있다.
Yep.
그렇다니까 어떤 새끼지 10,000원짜리 한 장도 안 남기고 CCTV를 싹 다 지워버리고 아 참.
주댕이 확 닦아둔 거 아닐까요?
And now he's rich.
He rich with a baby.
아니 청사장 말고는 여기
Yeah?
있는 거 아는 사람이.
그러니까 말이야. 아, 어떤 새끼가 그런 거야.
I bet they should. Oh, whatever.
Did they pass it off to the next of kin?
The daughter. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I can get behind that.
Me too.
If that's what they did or happened.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna say that. Yeah, they did that. They
They're
did
doing
that.
it, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Doing it.
Seeing how they operated with the baby.
She lives in South Central too. Look at this neighborhood.
Aww.
He would
Hold
do
up.
it. It would be him. I should have put it together. He's the one who would pass it on to the daughter. The organization wouldn't do that. He would though.
Is he doing it in secret? I don't even know if this is allowed.
성균 씨가 아는 사람입니다.
Oh, well,
가영 씨를 위해 전해드릴 게 있어서 왔습니다.
yo, like to you, by the way. Like, don't tell your mom. Like to you.
Come on, Jenny.
Are we there?
You gotta do this solo, like Jenny, for real, Jenny.
Like Jenny. Aw.
This is the only time, like, yo, don't tell your parents.
이거 중요해서 어떻게 사는지 한번 보고 오래요?
Your dad is dead.
난 이제 아빠가 연락을 하든 말든 상관없다고.
He won't contact you
그냥
again.
아빠는 없는 셈 치고 살
없어.
거라고. 그러니까 관심 끊으라고.
이건 성균 씨 유품입니다.
You got it, girl. You smart.
성균 씨께서 돌아가셨습니다.
His
And
face,
now-
he looks actually kind of
They're kindred spirits.
emotional. Yeah, telling her
성균
this.
씨가 가영 양에게 남기신 겁니다.
Yeah, after all that talk, she's like, whoa.
Unless they're trying to recruit her for the games, then this is devious.
No. I hope not. She's too young still.
A baby was playing.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
Exactly. We agree. We agree that that's adorable. That's what Drake always said. It feels good. With the blood on it?
Yo!
They left him his jersey like he's Jordan or something.
Yo, he is Jordan 4, 5, 6 championships. He wore 4 or 5 at the end, and Sun Gil is gone. It's his end.
His money.
Don't tell your parents.
He's gone.
Yeah, whoever you with right now, don't tell them what's on that card.
They will
girl.
take everything.
There's at least 2.2 mil on that left.
At least there's way more than that.
I don't know how much he spent in his years of pursuit. He talked
I feel
about
like
it,
he
but
barely spent much. Like you see, there's a pile.
oh no,
and
I
it's,
agree
like,
with
less
the
than
facts.
10%
That's why I said at
convenience.
least. Like hypothetically, worst case scenario, if he used half, she still got 2.2.
What is that noise?
Oh, I thought that's pop, pop, pop.
I thought it's a hammer.
So the game, is it not the game?
In America, yo. No, it's ddakji.
Yeah,
They're
the game.
recruiting.
Yeah.
That did not sound like that.
It did
earlier.
not.
It sounded like a hammer.
It's like a silencer.
Do you recognize him?
Let's go, gang.
As you wish.
Yeah, that's nod. I think that's a nod.
Is he happy? What is that expression?
Look,
He seems surprised.
he lost his whole base too, so I wonder where he fits in his organization now.
They'll have another island stored up somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like that was an American handoff. There was like a look of recognition and like, yep.
Bow!
Yo, she came all the
She
way
like a
around.
hook.
Yeah, I actually had to
Yo.
watch that slap one more time.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I was like, yo, how you cross over like that to slap him? Look at this.
Yeah,
Step
I was
over.
watching the entire.
Boom.
Bow!
Oh,
Bow!
with the hip.
Yo, with
Yo,
the
watch
hands,
your-
hands.
watch your le-
Yo,
watch your
you
legs
synced it
rise.
right?
Her leg does rise.
Yo,
All the force of her body. He a big guy. She had to.
Yo, she plants like
So you
she's
can
swinging a
feel it.
baseball bat. It's the right plant, hip forward.
she stepped in, she got the angle, came through. Woo, look at the step.
Watch a hip drop.
Bah! Oh, this man's in my way. Ah, dang it. Wow,
You can
one more
see it,
time.
though, you
One
can
more
see
time,
it.
one more time.
The
I can
hip
see
drop is insane.
Ah, I'm too soon! I'm too soon! Ah, I can't do it!
Nah, this guy blocks it every
I
time.
can't do it! I know I saw that leg raise. Okay. It's right there, it's right there. That's not enough, but yeah. She's hit with everything she had. Yeah, it's close. It's like a microsecond, bro. Anyways, I actually don't have too much to say. The ending, I feel like the ending ended like good for what the series was doing. I just didn't feel good. So I didn't feel good because the consequence of the stupid decisions was not something I could just move on from very easily. You know, in the previous episode, all the bodies that got lost after the game was over, then these two are fighting. Not that I blame 456 for how it went down. Actually, I don't blame him at all on how things ended up. But this other idiot was just doing unnecessary things before even starting. To me, no matter what heinous things you want to do, hitting the button first just made sense. It just did. The only thing that justified it at the very end is like, oh, I have to conclude that he always intended on killing the baby. So if he intended on being the only player, yeah, he killed this dude. I don't know if he called it audible because he didn't trust what that dude was going to do after losing so many bodies. So I have two things. There was a world where the three of them could have survived, but crazy things happened. So he's like, nah, I don't think this other dude is going to just be a good sport about this. So I gotta kill him too. And it looks like I'm gonna have to kill this baby. I feel like that's it. But either way, it was just stupid to me. Human greed and stupidity.
Bang, that's it.
Not the writing. It was just the character was
The
stupid
character.
and greedy.
Yeah, that was the lesson that I took for the end of the game, is that greed will blind you, greed will cause you to be irrational, greed will just lead you down a path of destruction where at a certain point you don't even recognize yourself. MG Coin, man, I keep saying he was such a wasted character, but when you look at it through the lens of just sheer greed, you can see the degradation. He had the MG Coin, he claims he got screwed over by bastards. That's what everybody says. Every game like, I would have made it if somebody did XYZ or you did this or Lady Luck did, whatever it may be. Instead of taking accountability, they'll just always find a way to blame. They won't trust. They'll do everything that's scummy under the sun. And he was a perfect epitome of that. The number of times he should have stepped up for his baby mama and his daughter and he just didn't, just a testament to true greed. And there's nothing that he can say or go back on, because I remember when they were like pushing him for the MG coin, started no, I won't talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you're greedy at the end of the day. That's why your coin crashed. That's why you didn't win this. And that's why I fully believe, I can say with confidence, you was gonna take that baby out, bro. I feel it.
Yeah, he was.
And then when they had the lunchbox, he took somebody out he didn't have to take out because he counted out the lunchbox. The lunchbox was like, well, y'all not gonna eat me like that. I'm out this bit. Many, many, many times greed reared its ugly head and caused the fall. And caused him the fall, literally. Oh, wow, the fall. Yeah, the fall. To the point of the ending, I think exactly the feeling you're feeling is correct in what's supposed to be depicted, because in this scene with the front man where he pulls up, he looks into the alley, he sees the games are still going, and he's just kind of looking. He's like, are you? I feel like he's like, are you dead ass right now? He's like, y'all still doing this? And there's a moment she looks back and she's like, oh, I think that's a Korean front man. She's like, I recognize him. Yeah, we keeping the games going. And he kind of looks at her, he looks down, he looks back up, and he looks away, and he's just like, damn, it's just gonna keep happening. It's like, I don't like how it ended, but it's just gonna keep happening. And there's nothing to be done with it. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything to feel besides exactly what you said, that emptiness. It's like, damn.
Mad empty.
Mad empty, that emptiness. That's what
Mad
I saw
empty.
in Frontman's face. Where he sees the game's going on, he ponders, he looks down, he looks back up, and he's just like, yeah.
There's not even a moment or an ending moment. I'm like, oh yeah, but that person, like even like the baby having the money, like there's not a lot of excitement. But again, I have to the ending makes sense for the show. That's my strong opinion. I'm not just saying that because of the camera. It makes sense for the show. The ending makes sense for the show. It really does. It just really does. And I'm empty. You know, if you use up gasoline, you end up going on empty. It's normal, right? And you're not full unless there's a refill. So we just drove. And there wasn't a refill. That ending didn't do these little things that give me a refill.
And there's
I don't want to spoil
finishes.
I don't want to spoil it, but if you guys ever watch Batman trilogy, I won't tell you exactly what happened. So I'm intentionally not spoiling. In Batman, he makes the sacrifice or whatever, and you're like, yo, damn, dog. Yo, damn. And then there's something that happens at the end of the movie. Shout out to my boy Alfred. And you're like, okay. You get that okay moment. I didn't get that okay moment. It's just like, damn, dog. And you're right, just playing the games again. It's like, oh, it's going to continue. They're probably going to do a spinoff. I am going to assume.
Yeah, I just assumed that was a handoff. That was like a soft handoff.
So, I don't have anything else to add.
But yeah,
still a great franchise, but I feel empty.
Yeah, because like, we don't know if No-eul is gonna go find her daughter in China, but because as far as their intelligence knows, she's dead. But this guy just so happens to know she's alive. I don't know, weird to me. Gi-hun is dead. The homies we would want to get the money don't get the money. Detective doesn't get to see his brother get any answers. He just gets left with 4.5 mil and a new daughter that's not his. All of the
not
story,
a bad problem, but okay.
Not a bad problem. A lot of the storylines feel very incomplete. It seems the only one that's actually seemingly complete was Full Circle, the dude that finds people, reunited this kid and this mom, and she's like, Biane, and it's like, yo, is this from like season 1 when where we see with season 1 or season 2 we see this dude, whichever one. Y'all can kill me, series is over. But we see him the first time when she walks into his office, so it'll be season 2. And Full Circle, he has successfully reunited some people, and it's like, oh, maybe her kid maybe is in China.
That's
we
my
don't
ticket,
know,
by the way.
but we don't know. So it's like, damn. So yeah,
she clearly, for her character, cause I know it might seem like it's dumb that she went there, because you know she should think her kid was gone.
Mm-hmm.
She was about to off herself in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
She gave up everything for this dude to reunite with his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So because she implies that she don't really have much to live for,
mm-hmm.
if there's any hope that her daughter's alive, she will go on that.
Yeah, bro.
No matter what the odds are.
Even if she was told she
don't have much to
read,
live for anyways.
She's lost.
What does she have to lose? Nothing.
Nothing.
So she's just gonna go and explore that. And God forbid her daughter is alive and she ignored that. And I don't know if she's in a cell or a cage somewhere. I don't know the circumstances. I'm just saying, she's just gonna go out there. And if she's showing me she's willing to die in the process. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Anyways, I have nothing to say. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Even he never finished his sentence. He said humans aren't. He just starts falling back. I'm like, humans are what? The whole thing is incomplete, bro. You are not supposed to feel finished after this. You're supposed to feel this black hole, this emptiness. But I think that really symbolizes the games. Like, that's what Gi-hun went through. He won, and he was empty. At what cost? He was so empty, they baited him to come back to the games again, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like the emptiness is very intentional.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching with us. You know, we made it to the end. We want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. You guys excited about a potential American spinoff? You want the red, white, and blue to give you guys Squid Game?
Woo!
Or nah? Until the next video, Yaboyrocklee.
Director nasty.
Oh. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got your boy Rock Lee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.